What's up, gamers? It is I, the People's Machine, coming back with you with another exciting episode of the Gaming Roundtable. Yes, the Gaming Roundtable brought to you, of course, by Unpaid Gamers. And, of course, check out Posthuman Guy, bringing you all the news and reviews. Well, maybe not reviews, but some Let's Plays and streams there. I think he's got a lot of games that he's been working through or trying to play. We are getting into the later year, especially into September, with a lot of releases, and which we like to affectionately call broke timber, because you go broke with everything coming out. And of course, we have Broketober, which is coming up, and just so much stuff being released in the next 3 or 4 months, from expansions to other games. I myself am currently trying to playing the new Remnant from the Ashes, or Remnant 2, which improves upon everything the first game did. The first game was in my opinion, a sleeper hit. It's absolutely excellent, and still, the first game is still awesome. The second game just really ups it, and is an incredible game that I have played so far. I'm also playing a game called Kill Squad. I talked about it in my last video. I nicknamed it Space Diablo, twin stick action RPG, and I am going to make a video on that as soon as I get a little bit more into it. I just got with a $5 rewards using my points, the new Lego Brawls, because there is a complete offline mode. You can play all the modes offline. You can progress offline, so you don't even have to play against people if you want like a Smash Brothers fix. There has been some mixed reviews on it. I don't review anything, but I've always been a big fan of Lego games. I would really like to play the new Lego 2K Drive, which I haven't, because it's too new and I haven't received it. There's some other stuff that I'm trying to actually get through, some older titles of mine that I'm playing through. But yesterday, I decided, amongst different games I wanted to buy, and this was on my wish list. It was on sale for $29.99 on the PS Store. Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. Now, I watched some videos on this when it first came out and some things. I just, oddly enough, wasn't all that interested in it. It didn't seem very exciting to me. It didn't seem very good to me. I don't know. It just didn't jump out at me as a standout title. And it's been on sale a couple times. It went on sale again, and I decided to look at the game, a couple other style of videos, see what's going on with it now. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to take a chance on it. I've been a fan of the Mechwarrior series, as far as, like, I remember watching the cartoon, Battletech, which is kind of part of that. And I have fond memories on the Super Nintendo days playing Mechwarrior, and just Mechwarrior by itself, which had a first-person kind of aesthetic, and while you just kind of bounced back and forth, took contracts, and had a loose story about the Darkwing Lance and stuff. I just always liked that game. I liked the different mechs that was in there, some of the customization with the different weapons and setups and loadouts you could do. And you land on the planet, and you launch, you earn money. And I found myself playing the Super NES Mechwarrior a ridiculous amount of days, months. I remember, getting that game, and the same year, I think I got Rock and Roll Racing. It was a good year for me on the gaming days. And Mechwarrior was just a game I always really, really enjoyed. And interestingly enough, I remember getting on my PC many moons later some of the more emulation stuff. It's one of the first things I downloaded. And again, I ended up finding myself playing that even all those years later. And I never played any other Mechwarrior Mercenaries series. I never played 4 or 3 or 2. I don't know if there was a first one. I'm sure there was. I never got into those. I think they were more of a PC realm. And then I decided to drop the money on this. And man, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm glad I did. Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries is outstanding. I cannot believe this is a game that people are not playing, not talking about. With the single-player component, its co-op component, its instant action, complete cross-play with PC and Xbox and PlayStation and everything. This is available on. It is a game, when you look at its core, you could pretty much play this pretty much indefinitely if you really wanted to. And it offers just incredible style and visuals. There's a couple ways. I also like the fact they give you the options under the controls to either play it more like the traditional Mechwarriors, where the mechs, you use all your buttons of the controller, different ways to control and move your mech, or you can set it to first-person settings, which is more like a first-person shooter, which is the way I play because it does make it a lot easier and to jump in. There is hundreds of mechs to choose from. You can paint them, customize the loadouts. You hire other AI mercenaries and give them commands. It's very simple. Cockpit view is spectacular. When you look around, just everything is highly detailed, which you'll see when I show you this. And it's very, very just an awesome game for $30. And it's had a lot of updates. This is version 1.1338. In the corner, as you can see. There are 4 current expansions, which I'm going to show you these real quick. It says the rise of, it's pronounced Rise of Ralsahag, and Ralsahag is it tells you a little bit about it and what it includes, which is the new campaign, and it's the rise of the Ralsahag Republic. Total mission campaign. There's a new Crusader chassis. Mechchat 11 variants. There's new Hero Krell variant with melee weapon capabilities. Some of the mechs you can tailor just to use a melee, and that's it. There's a rival mercenaries features, which are, you can create rivals. So there's a lot of stuff they add with this stuff. Infiltration game mode. So it depends on what's worthwhile to you. The call to arms one. Join up the Independent People's Sky to capture the Lyran Commonwealth. Which the Lyran Commonwealth, if you know from the Battletech cartoon, was mentioned heavily. The Hatchet Man, 5-mission quest line, again, new chassis, 23 melee weapon-focused mech variants. Some of these are, a couple are $14.99, the other 2 are $19.99. So, and then you have the Kestrel Lancers, again, talked about in the cartoon. The House Davian's Kestrel Lancers experienced first time the front lines of the Fourth Succession War. It's a linear campaign, new quest lines, battle scenarios, all-out war scenarios with the large-scale battles. However, if you're going to buy any of these particular DLCs, this is the one to really buy. And Heroes of the Innersphere is $20, $19.99, or $21.19 with tax. It says, follow your chosen career path from War Dog to Treasure Hunter in new career mode. Explore new war zones, new quests, new missions, the full breadth of the Inner Sphere, hunt the heroes, special hero quests, tell the story of 7 new heroes and their lost tech mechs, find new mech chassis and variants, new weapons, new equipment, new blueprints. You can to quirk your beloved mechs and much more. The reason that this is, even though all these are definitely worth your while, the reason you should get Heroes in the Inner Sphere is because you can start a new game, and instead of the campaign, even though you're going to be on the same basic ship and you have the same people that you start out with, you are a new mercenary company. You start basically at the bottom, and you get to go to any of the planets and areas and battle conflicts within the entire Inner Sphere. You start from scratch, you name your mercenary unit, and it's kind of a free flow kind of mode. There's no campaign stuff, no story. It's just you're trying to build up your mercenary unit, build your rep, gain experience ranks, and it's probably the best way to play this game if you just don't want to do the campaign stuff. And the campaign stuff is great. I do like it. I mean, it starts out, tutorial. Spoiler alert, your father dies, you take over the company, and there you go. And you kind of go from there doing various tasks. There are cutscenes. It's got a great presentation. But this one allows you, as I said, to create your own mercenary, your own career from the start. You pick a house that you pick a starting area for your house, whether it's House Steiner, House Merrick, House Davian, and you go from there. And you can earn reputation. You can earn factions on these missions. There are the cantina. When you get to a certain rank, you unlock the cantinas at industrial places to stop. It's kind of like the bar area in the original Mechwarrior, where you can get contracts. It gets different reputation either in pirates or raiders or this house or that house. It's a more comprehensive mode as far as that's concerned. And if you're going to buy DLC for Mechwarrior 5, I bought this for $29, and then I bought the DLC once I looked into which one was the best one. That's what it was one. Now, I will know this, that the developers originally promised this as a launch thing, like you'd be able to do this from the start. Another thing I realized when I bought the downloadable content, the overall file size was just a little over 2.08 megabytes. So what that means is the fucking content is already in the game. You have to pay the $20 to unlock it. I think that's shitty. I think that's shady. I don't know why they charged for that. I think it should have been free. The last update added a bunch of new stuff and updates and quality of life stuff. It was free, but honestly, it is still worth the $20 since it's on sale to go ahead and get that. Let's get into this though. Single player, you have your new campaign, instant action, which is great. We're going to go ahead and load. And as you can see here, I have the main campaign. That's the symbol I chose. I wish there was some hammers or something, but I use my clan tag that I also use in Warhammer Inquisitor Martyr, the Hammer Guard. In Destiny 2, my clan name is Hammer Guard. It's what I use. And I have a career mode that's also that. We'll go ahead, though, however, and I think I'm going to go ahead and I will jump into the campaign. It'll be a little easier, or maybe I'll jump into career mode because I think that's going to be the crux. It's more or less the same as career mode, as main campaign. So we'll go from there, and let's select that just to give you, so I can show you more options and what you're looking into and why Heroes of the Inner Sphere is really great and good to have. Let's go here. We'll hit select. As you see, here's your autosave and your manual saves. It does have a very good autosave system. Literally, it will do, hey, co-op unlock, company created, entered the system, mission, finish. So it's got a great autosave feature, which I like, and it's time indexed, so that's nice. But we're going to do my manual save. Let's jump in here. Now, I do have the volume of the game turned down. The music is really good. They do some guitar work and some heavy kind of sounding stuff when you're playing the game. The sound effects in this game is spectacular. You knock like these helicopter things out of the air. You hear the wah and explosions and everything. The sound of it crashing, that crashing sound is awesome. This is your bridge, your basic bridge area. You can access everything from here. Your battle mechs, and when you pick your house, you choose. They give you what battle mechs to start with. It varies depending on which house you're siding with, and they run the gamut of that, which is nice. They tell you can do mech info, tells you about it. Your star map is massive, as you can see here, and any point here you can travel to. And that's kind of nice. And so it's a very large map. You can even travel outside the Innisphere to these factionless independent stars. So you're not just to that map. You can actually check out some of these other places and see what they're about. Right now, where I'm at, which is here, this industrial home, You can hit X, gives you the current system. I do like the fact that as you're orbiting, like, the planet, is the sun's on the other side, and as you orbit, you'll see it come up, and it'll get brighter and it's just a nice little small touch, which I like. This shows your basic equipment, stuff that I can purchase, stuff that I can sell, which nets you credits. I currently have 3 million credits. Your mech market, allowing you to buy various parts, and you can sell stuff that you want to get rid of, which is nice. So again, very tailored. In your barracks, you can hire pilots. It shows you their skill level, tells you about who they are, it shows you their skills, weapon skills and piloting skills, which is nice. Shows you who's with you now, pilot roster and whatnot. Operations. Now, operations are your careers, so these are actually stuff that as you progress, you visit the cantinas, you level up with 2 jobs, you unlock these rewards. These rewards give you, see, the longer burn time, anchor speed. These are things you can equip to your mech and like give them a boost and stuff. They are equipable. You can take them off, take them on to any of the mechs you want. This currently shows your stats, obviously, your faction standings with the different houses, which is nice. You got the Outlords of Independence, the Outlords Alliance, the Tarian Concordat, the Mastery of Canopus, House Karita, House David, House Leal, House Merrick, Peripheral Realms. So, and your different standings. As you can see, I'm starting out, so House Steiner, minus 35. They don't like me. They think I'm suspicious. Karita's indifferent. And you'll gain stuff as you go. We'll go back to the home. It tells you to reach Mechwarrior level 4. You can go to your timeline here. Now, the timeline is great because they don't really clue you in on this. I want to go over here real quick. This is your hangar. This is your main bridge. You can talk to her. She's in the campaign. This is your general quarters. This right here is a computer. You can access your operations from here. Yeah, so they do allow, and you can access your battle mechs here. You can paint your battle mechs too. I'll show you a little bit of that real quick. So if I go over and let's say I'll select, let's say I want to, let's do this guy. And you hit that, you can paint mech. And if you go here, you can change this. Now what this does is you can also make your own colors. So if you go to default, for example, and I hit edit colors, I want to show you, you'll have 3 to choose from. So let's say I want to go here and do this red, and then let's bring it up a little bit brighter. There we go. And then we'll go to the secondary, and we'll go down this way. Let's do the black. Okay, that's cool. And then the tertiary color, again, we will go back to back to this red, and then we'll go here, kind of go up a little bit to try to match this as good as possible. And what I can do is just go back and kind of, okay, I need to come down a little bit to the center. There we go. And now I've got the black-red colors that I was wanting. And you got that. That's really nice to see. And you'll hit back. You can apply it. It's applied. And you earn a little in-game trophy, which is nice. You can save it as a custom. It does not save it in the way that you think. What it is you make these colors, and what on the side is patterns. So basically, if I hit back and I go digital, it'll keep my black and white, but give me the pattern. Partial, Hot Rod, Karita, make it all red. Lyle's got the lines. So depending on how you do that, you can give the different looks here. So that's what these are. These are not paint jobs. They are that. And it took me a while to figure that out. We'll go ahead and you can apply and select all and hit apply. So I think it will, let me see here. Oh, Yeah, see, they're all the same, that color scheme. So that's a nice little thing to be able to do. And again, equipment shows you the price of stuff. You can purchase, stuff here. I think I showed you that. And then we're here. So it'll tell you to, oh yes, real quick. So if your mech is damaged, right, and you need to get it repaired, you can go to your work orders because it does cost credits. You are literally managing a mercenary group. In the beginning, it's you can recruit, and you're just doing that, which is nice. But you would go to repair mech, and it might say, oh, it takes 8 days to repair it. What you would do is go to because they don't really tell you this, you go to your timeline and you go to the next event, and X days will pass, and if it's 8 days, the next event would be 15, so you're like, okay, 15 days pass, it will be repaired. So there's a way to fast repair that. They don't always tell you that. I love the idea of the news, because that was also in the original Mechwarrior on Super NES. Tells you a little bit what's going on in the inner sphere. Lots of lore. I really like this. Most people won't probably care. I like reading about it because I think the inner sphere's politics are interesting with all the different houses. It's very kind of like Dune-like in that particular. I can hire pilots if I want to pilot. And then, of course, you got your star map. And I can go here. Now, as you can see, you go over to operations. Let's see here. I meant to go into star map. And you can go here, and as you can see, there isn't much to go. Now, these little lines here, industrial hub, and you get into the other places. But these are conflict zones. This will tell you things about it. It talks about how your repair and cost times are higher because there's wars going on. Tells you assassination contract, multiple mission operation. There's no missions there. Raid contract. We'll go here. It is going to cost me 50,000 credits, which ain't really shit in this game. And it's going to take me 13 days to basically get there. And things change in Innersphere in that time. It's close to the next event. New stuff will change. And if you read into it, you'll see all that. Let's set a course and go. Nice little cutscene here. Shows you leaving, getting into the system. It's basically a load screen, but it's nice that they did this. It doesn't just go to wherever. I just arrived, and I like this. I love how it zooms in and goes into orbit. I think that's great. Again, then now that we're here, you go to contracts, and there are negotiation points. This kind of explains to you how you negotiate stuff. And this is nice because it shows you difficulty rankings. It shows you potential payouts, difficulty 17, raid, demolition. That's just 3. This is nice. These are multiple missions, a part of a hard. It's an extrasolar moon at night. Lengthy prolonged war of attrition has been staged on Villanueva. Let's see, IX, that's 9. We're starting to feel the pressure, disruption, supply lines, important resources, processing plants, making us start to feel the economic effects of war. Hardlines and break the siege. So this is kind of nice. You are personally disliked here, but this can help get you some reputation. It's got a pretty high yield payout with the ×3. Tells you how much tonnage you got. Or I can go here, war zone, and it tells you the type of missions. There's war zone, demolition, and defense. I'm going to try this. There's no guarantees I will win. This is part of House Leal. They're generally suspicious of everyone. So we're going to go here, and I can choose negotiation points. So what this does is I can choose an airstrike support. I want them to cover some of the damages I might incur, better payout, or better salvage shares. I usually pick damage. Actually, I don't think it picked it, but anyway. These are the people coming with me, which is nice. You do not have to take them. But I'm going to tell you right now, this game is awesome. And I'm going to go, however, let's see, I'm in single player mode, which is social. I'm not online. You can play this career thing online. I need to see about getting to. Nope. 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 One of these is it. Nope. Nope. Let's see here. I can deploy. I was going to get into the options and turn the volume up so you can hear some of the stuff that's going on. I can do this, I think, once the game loads. So we'll hit ready up. And let's go from there. I really want to be able to turn the volume. Okay, here we go. So let's turn the volume up. It's going to be a little loud probably. I've got the music volume set. I'm going to turn it up a little bit because the music's pretty cool. And we'll hit apply. So I will talk over the music. It probably will be loud. You may or may not be able to hear me. So I apologize in advance. Let's go back. Sure that's saved. Yep.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
I love the cockpit mode, and they're all different. The control panels look different things.
Already engaged with hostile forces. Their survival is not our priority, but there's always safety in numbers in a combat zone.
Graphically, it's
We should do what we
beautiful.
can to help them out. They will make earning our combat bonus all the easier the longer they stay in the fight.
Target acquired.
Contact battle mech.
That mech won't be around much longer.
Hold base. Hostile mechs on approach. Moving to intercept.
New target broken. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Dynasty unit taking enemy fire.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Got him. Yeah, I just punched him.
Place your Mechwarriors. Allied command reports enemy movement is projected to hit your location at any moment. Time to earn our pay.
Now you can call up and hit select all, hit form on me. I can put it in third person. Square actually makes you, gives you the fast brake like a car. And again, I have it in the first person mode. Look at this. This is beautiful. I love this. See the sun coming off that planet, and the asteroids floating around. It's just fantastic. The game's environments are highly destructible. Small buildings and stuff you can just walk right through. It's like, boom, look at that. I love it. It's great. All right. But I actually like playing in cockpit mode.
New target javelin. Target acquired.
I'm taking heavy damage. Requesting support.
Additional hostiles have been
Ah, I just plunged him.
away.
All right.
Got it.
Graphically, this game is it just looks good. It's the detail is just awesome. I love the whole the planets. There's a lot of different biomes, deserts, earth-like jungle, different things. This one's cool because it's a moon. I just love the way the graphics look. These little guys are easy to deal with. Got it. And you look, it just destroys. I love that. I go up here. Gotcha. I love that. That's great. I can zoom in.
Enemy destroyed.
Got it.
Target destroyed.
Oh, this game is just pure joy.
Additional bogies setting an intercept course on your position.
Jump jet fuel low.
Using them jump jets is great. Gotcha. Oh, another thing. Neat little thing that you can do. If you get into the action, go to night vision, which is nice. I can go to advanced. I can even shut the mech off, just to kind of keep my signature low and still look around, power it up. I also am able to switch mechs to any character I want. So if I go to, let's see here, advanced, let me find it real quick. Hold on. Oh, something behind us, hold up. Another mech there. I'm outside the range. But I'm down with the missiles. Looks like one of my legs are highly damaged. Little fast little bugger. Attacking his legs. Oh yeah. You can like say, oh, that's a big boy. I don't know if I. You can switch to any mech that you want to play as.
Component lost.
Try to go for legs. That's always good bet. And damage the legs. And you can see the damage on them in real time. Yeah, I'm hurt. Probably shouldn't have done this mission.
Left leg disabled. Excessive structure damage. I need help.
Yeah, we're kind of fucked.
That's all the kills we need, Commander.
Got him.
Stay as long as you like. The pickup is available at the extraction site when you're
Ah,
ready.
we actually got through it. Let me see here real quick. Now, I got heavily damaged. Abilities, no. I gotta go back. Lance, oh yeah, no. Select all. Let's go ahead and have him form on me. Where is it at? There is a way to do this. Ah, crap, I didn't mean to turn it off. Oh yeah, I can switch here to this mech, which is cool, or I can switch. You gotta, it's under camera, or switch to this little guy, or back to me, or whatever. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, try to go to the drop zone, I think. This is all lasers he's got here, so.
Have to make do with
See how he's walking slower? Now we destroyed, pretty much messed all of his legs up. Okay, we've got to go. So let's go do that. Damn, they're really hitting me. But I think we should try to head to the drop zone here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Lance, select all, form on me. And we're going to try to get out of this hot zone here. I will say, like I said, I will admit, this game is really fun. Tag on fast mech there. Gotta wait for my lasers to cool up.
New target, spider.
Damage its legs, that's where it's... This is a fast little bugger. It's done. Alright, let's go ahead and him follow us again. And we're going to go on to the extraction point. Get out of this place. This game is awesome. It is so good. I highly recommend. Which is great. Oh, crap. There's this guy here. Oh, man. That's rough. Shadowhawk. He's damaged. Try not to die. Yeah, I'm hurting. Be some lot of repairs on this one. We can kill this guy. I think we got him. No. No, but he's about done. Got him. Let's go, though. Because we are hurt. Man, we're hurting on this one. This is a tough mission. Alright. And I earned additional amount, as you can see. It's going to take a while to repair it. But we did it! Alright, salvaging stuff. This is stuff that you salvage, things you get, which is nice. Missile, heat sinks, things like that. Let's see. As you can see, so move along, you're nothing more than another merc coming in to make a quick paycheck. Although you are moving up a little bit in rank there, which is nice. Continue. Of course, your pilots do level up and rank up, and they get better. My damage is pretty high, though. So we're going to go do this real quick, though. So we're going to go, and we got to repair this stuff. Actually, I can just do it from here, really. So, again, everybody's really hurt. As you can see, they damaged pretty bad. We'll go ahead and hit repair mech. And as you can see, there's a conflict zone penalty. It's going to take a lot of my money to do it. I'm going to repair this one. It's just going to take some time. And I mean, it took a lot of my money. 3 million down to 1.5 million. But it tells you how many days it's going to take. And so, as I said before, if you go to the timeline and you go to the next event, actually it was not letting me go to the next event for whatever reason. Usually you just go to the next event and it will speed up the time. So, okay, we got this going on. Let's see here. The news, what's going on. Well, that's strange. Oh, it takes longer than this. That's why. And I'm still in a mission, so let's see here. There's a Met Market. If I want to buy that, I can. It's 2 million. They sell stuff. And this is the Urban Mech UMR 60. Tells you a little bit about it. Damage. It's got an auto cannon and a small laser. So that's good. The thing that I can't figure out is why it won't let me go ahead and like, I mean, he got wrecked. Why won't let me go ahead and I can believe for mission start, and I can't do that. I can't ready up. It usually will let you in the campaign. You just go to the next event, and it will let you get to the next event. But for whatever reason here, it won't let me. So let's return to the hangar. I mean, it eventually will change, but it is kind of odd that it's not letting me do that. I can move faster with clicking the stick. Alright. Shows you the 4 that you have here, and you look at them that way. Console. I can't believe it won't let me view contract. Let's see here. See, and I had... That's really strange. It just won't let me do it. And I know in the campaign it does, and it lets you, like, you know, like, bypass... it usually lets you do that, and you can just go ahead and I don't know, that's weird. It won't let me. But I'm gonna go ahead though while I'm here and back out of here. I'm gonna save it just for now, and it'll just automatically overwrite. Okay, go back. Let's go ahead and return the title. Press start here. That's the overall view. We'll turn the volume back down so you can hear me talk. Apply. There's a lot more to it than just that. That is the crux of a battle and taking a contract. I'm showing you little bits and pieces of Mechwarrior. In the campaign, you do follow your character. There's talking, there's cutscenes, there's little things that show you what's going on. You accept contracts. You are going through a story arc and going from and planet hopping and doing different things. You were attacked by a rogue mercenary group no one's ever seen or heard of. They're very powerful, very strong, and you don't know why you were attacked and why your father was killed. So that's kind of the way it goes. And that's the main story. Similarly, getting into, like, I'll go ahead and load real quick my campaign, which is the main campaign here. And we'll do that. I didn't name it. It's DeBerry, which system I'm in. I'll show you this. This game is excellent. It is an awesome game. It is so much fun to play if you're into the walking tank kind of thing, which is what I am into. So, yeah, I'll see on the timeline here, see it says next event, and I have, like, them two are, I believe, are repaired. The weird thing about this is, if I go here and I hit Paint Mech, my default is that, which is weird because if I pick my Crusader, which is my big boy, I find it odd that when I do hit Paint Mech and I hit apply all, for some reason, if I've had everything selected and hit apply, for whatever reason, okay. See, earlier when I did that, it wouldn't paint this one. I think it was just a glitch. I like the black-red kind of thing, which is funny because the enemies that attacked me were black and red. But I took the black and red kind of like vibe, you know. And so, again, on the campaign mode, let's see here. Let's go up here. your main character who has known your father forever, she's on the bridge, and you talk to her through different missions, and which is nice. I can't think of her name, but you got to complete Last Man Standing. Again, tells you a little about this. The campaign takes 7 days. It's a forest. It's morning. Excellent visibility. Hold off enemy forces. Again, you're just going to accept that and do that. You're employed by Interstellar Expeditions. They're indifferent to you. When I start, I got 3 to choose. I'm going to hit all 3 there because that gives me better payout. And since I don't have any other pilots, and the other stuff like mech market and stuff is locked currently because they kind of slowly get you into the campaign, I can change again to this mech if I want to, that has lasers. I'm going back to my Centurion, shows my healthy status, my skill level. And again, same kind of scenario, except, excuse me, you're going to be flying solo and doing whatever they want you to do to defend. And as you get other pilots, it will make things easier. No pilots selected. I don't have any in the roster because I don't have the ability to buy any right now or hire anybody. They have it kind of blanked out from the campaign, which I know will change eventually as you grow and unlock stuff. It's very similar to Career, except you are playing a very specific character, and there's a few other things that differentiate from the Career mode. However, I like the Career mode because it does enable you to do, it is going to allow you to, return the title here, it is going to allow you to just kind of start fresh, start scratch, without any of the campaign stuff. Like, you're not going to have to talk to people and banter back and forth and different things. You're just going to play the game as a Mechwarrior mercenary and building your unit up and looking at the way the dynamic content is spread out and that big map. I mean, you can pretty much just play it indefinitely. I mean, contracts keep coming up, Katina stuff. I love games with that potential where I could just play it and 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 just, even though the campaign might have an ending, it doesn't really end, and I like that. Wars are always going on. Mechwarrior on the original Super NES, when you beat the game and killed the Darkwing Lance finally, even though it had a little congratulations screen showing your character and blah, 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 you could continue to play and just take contracts and do things. This kind of similar. This game is like, takes me all the way back to when I was younger and playing that Mechwarrior on Super NES. And I love this game. I give this a People's Machine recommendation for sure, especially at the price point. But I will say this, $30, go ahead and spend the $20 to get the Heroes of Inner Sphere. It does give you the career mode, and it's the only of this that gives you the career mode. At some point I will buy, I think the next one I will end up buying, if I'm honest with you. Looking at stuff, I like the Rivals Mercenaries, but I think I'll get Call to Arms. I would like to build like this mech here, a big hatchet and laser wielding, and build like a melee weapon, a melee style. And I love these mech type of games. I can't believe I've got a bunch of them. I've got War Tech Fighters, WTF, what the fucks, as Angry Joe did. And it's a great, like, space mech kind of game. I have Assault Gunners. I have the Damascus Gears. I love all that. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm totally going to get the new Armored Core because I've been a long-time Armored Core fan, and I've been playing the series since PS1 days. And I know I never really got to play them on the PS2. And the last one I had 2 on the Xbox 360, and I think For Answer was the last one I played through, which I really liked. But this game is awesome, and I recommend it for sure. And anyway, that's the video for today. It is September 16th, 2023. It is in the morning. I am enjoying a cold one. I do work third shifts, so this is more or less my evening, even though it's a morning to most. And this game also is brought to you by my channel, Gaming Roundtable. Is brought to you by Unpaid Gamers. You can reach out to us and comment and put your likes below. Hit that subscribe button, and you too can become an official member of the Gaming Roundtable and become an Knight of the Round Table. And who doesn't want to be a Knight of the Round Table? I would love for you to sit there here at the round table with us. And again, check out Posthuman Guys with his streams and his card thoughts. Check out the past videos of my man, the myth, the Apex Legend Ban Loss, bringing you the Apex Legends gameplay from PC. And check out, of course, the Gaming Roundtable. Many videos. It's uploaded. Coming up soon, I am going to be doing what I said in my last video, Space Diablo Kill Squad, coming up next on to talk about that game, and I really like it. And I think it's one of those games that came out on PC like 3 years ago. It finally came on consoles. They did some updates just for the console, so that's really nice. And it's a fun game to play, co-op, looter kind of action RPG, twin stick action RPG. And a lot of fun to play there, and we'll get into that on the next video. Also, coming up, of course, is the Grand October. From October 1st to October 31st, I am going to be doing the Halloween, Spooktacular Halloween, of course, where I bring you a different horror game every night. You're going to see some of the stuff I've been playing over the last 2 years. Getting back into that, but you're also going to see some new horror games. There's a lot out there on the indie stuff that I always like to deep dive into, and you're going to see some neat stuff there, and I can't wait for that. That's one of the big premier live stream events that the Gaming Roundtable does, proudly brought to you by Unpaid Gamers. Please subscribe to the channel today. Please subscribe to Ban Loss, Posthuman Guy, and the Gaming Roundtable to become an official Knight of the Round Table. Also, you can reach out to me at gamingroundtableupg@gmail.com. That's gamingroundtableupg@gmail.com. That is all one word. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the bell to get the notifications when we post videos. And I hope that you will give Mechwarriors 5 Mercenaries a chance. I did. I love it. And it's a fantastic, fun game to play. Total recommendation by me. I gave it 2 thumbs up. And definitely, we will see you on the next episode of the Gaming Round Table. And as always, gamers, good gaming.